อืม
電喺度啊！
Hello. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. Hope you have a wonderful time. Just hold on a bit. Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. Thank you. How are you? I'm a bit tired. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm feeling a bit tired, okay? And I don't feel like doing anything at all. What's the point? We have a problem. I don't feel like doing anything. Hi. Just hi, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful time. Hope you are doing good. We have a little bit something to talk about. About that, yeah. We do have something that we might need to talk about. So this is a sleeping stream, probably not. Okay, I'm probably not going to stream like the full 3 hours that I always aim for. But back for you. I mean, hey, it's been a long month, you know. I'm doing well, surviving the first month. Okay, it's good. It's great. It's going very well. And then we have something that you kind of need to talk about a bit. I didn't realize that February is coming so quickly, to be honest. What if you accidentally slept? I won't. If you haven't realized, I did that in one of my streams. I was playing in the middle of the game. Then it got to the point that I accidentally dozed off a bed. You have to find out which one is which, you know. Hi. So it's been a while. I say that I might get unemployed soon. You know, you always have that feeling of, yeah, probably. So here's the thing. I'm not getting unemployed, to be fair. But there is a changes in my job. Well, I did talk. See, the point is I have a little bit of discussion with my employer. Yeah, and then I said that I might not able to commit that much around probably by the end or the starting on the last quarter basically of the year basically. Unemployed. Why? Because economy is not doing well, bro. People don't want like a freeloader like me, you know. So no, I'm not getting unemployed. I'd have a discussion with them. I say that I'm not able to see with this company. I work with them during my uni days, during my college days. Right around that time, I was a part-time worker there. So by the end of the year, we have another stuff that I plan to. So with this kind of schedule, I I think it's a good time to talk to them about my plan for this year, so they can somehow prepare for it. Makes sense? Because I worked with them for years, from part-time to full-time. Then I'm looking at a part-time option again. My internet is worse. Watching delayed streams or something. That's all great. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, so that happened, and well, they did give me an option. So what if for now, at least for these few months, you are working as a freeloader, basically. It's still work. They still require me to do something, because the project that I'm going with, the project that I'm involved in, it's, you know, it's there's only a few people part-time to full-time. Yeah. Then I'm looking for a part-time option at there again, because around at the last quarter of the year, I might have another plan that I'm pursuing. And then, you know, I also because this is the only source of my income, and I didn't want to lose it. You know what I mean? Dude cannot lose any source of income. Okay, I'm broke. So they gave me the options of, what if right now we cut down your basically we cut down as much as possible for you to withhold that part-time workload that it's required for you to do. The maximum part-time workload, basically, that was the thought of it. But you kind of requires to still be at there for the whole week. Right, for the whole week. And but you can, what was that called? Leave early once you've done your tasks, basically. Yeah. So usually with our part-time workers, right? It's a bit different from the part-time contract that I have before, because right now it's more like a allowance base, like a if you came to work, then I'll pay you that kind of contract, instead of like the normal part-time, which they probably have a set minimum wages for you to get it. Yeah, so that was, yeah, I'm just a casual worker at this point. So I've been thinking for that options, because first it felt like I can focus more at here. So they gave you a temporary period of time to be in the work. Yes, basically something like that. Yeah. Like I only get paid when I'm at that kind of option. Because last time it was I only need to be at there probably around Saturday, and then the rest of the time I can work from other places. Make sense? Yeah, they didn't give me the options to work from home. That kind of options. Nah, they were like, nope, it's either this or no. So I've been thinking about that for a bit because it's quite obvious that I was not able to make it around October time at all. Casual worker, casual, my dear. Like a freeloader. Like that one worker that doesn't. Basically a part-time worker. It's just a different term. But then this also meant that my financial source will go from a full-time worker pay to a part-time worker, which is almost less than a part-time worker actually, if you think about that. I'm unemployed. Oh shit! No, I'm not that. I'm not unemployed yet, bruh. I'm still receiving. I still do some work at that. It's just less, and I receive less. Okay, it's just like a downgrade from my full-time worker right now. I've been thinking about that options, okay? Because it's quite weird that I wasn't able to be as what's that called? As available as I am right now. If it's sorry, let me rephrase. My brain is a mess. That discussion took me like my whole entire month of social interaction that I ever need in my life. You know what I mean? So basically, the result for this is first, I will be free during the day. Any plans you made if you got unemployed? Yes, I do. I have a friend that, started a nail business. There's some like, some free seat for me to be at there. Yeah, they couldn't hire me because we both kind of broke. But that's like unoccupied position. Not position. Unoccupied seat for me to do my nails. So yeah, even though I probably won't get any salary from that, I probably don't get any money from that, but the possibility is there. I just going to leech on her studio for a few months, you know what I mean? Then I'll move on. Why are you talking employment without me? You were late, bruh. I did not. See, that's not my problem. I already started late. That's not my problem. Nah, it's alright. So yes. So that's the whole point. The point that I'm thinking right now is first, the financial wise, I'm going to go for a broke to way broke. And but I'm going to have more time during the day. So that is what I thought. Okay. Now, knowing me, I want money more than anything. you know. So that's the monetary wise issue that you if you took these options right now, starting from this month, you will get more broke than you are. And then if I did not take these options, I'll just do a full-time work until the time that I need. Really, the only options for me is to switch back to my part-time status. And then sure, or worse, I got unemployed because I need to move by the end of the year. And then what happens if you do that? It means that I won't be as physically available at here except for weekend only. So that was another thing. We'll take a break to manage your situation in the future. I am going to take a break around March. And then Chinese New Year, so I'm just saying, you'd have a lot of break coming. I was just drinking hot beer and having some snack. That sounds so nice. Enjoy those. But then, if I took the full-time route, means that I won't have any free time at all. There's always ways to get money even without working. You just need saving. Well, problem with it is, I have plans that I need to spend some of my saving. So yes. I feel like saving wise. Hi, welcome. It's not much, but at least you won't be negative every day. I know, right? I won't go into the negative range, but also I felt like this is not right for me to spend so much. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that was what I'm thinking right now. It's more like the problem in Oh yeah, hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. So, saving is one. Many digital banks nowadays give daily interest, which is good. Yeah, sure. Here's the thing. I don't really believe in digital banks that much, to be honest. I don't know. Okay, I'm just very old school. I have a little bit issue with them. I think. What are we doing today? We just yap, I think. we just I have no idea, yeah. I'm tired and I don't know what I'm doing and I don't think that I want the game that much, so So I save money from my college allowance and use it to apply for jobs, yeah. I saw a game called Hot Topic. I saw that too. I'm thinking of doing that one day, but I'm still thinking about it. I'll see about that. Thank you for recommending. You may have a stream. because just I kind of want to. But also, I also don't want to, be unemployed right now, because it doesn't really look good on when you're applying to another job again. It's more like, okay, what are you doing for these few months? You will be like, I'm did absolutely nothing. But yes, a better way to improve your financial is through investment, which is more risky, but if you know your stuff, you'll gain money. I do. Well, just the thing, whenever I do saving, I'll look for the fixed deposit option, and I just throw in there. And I just throw it in there, and I hope for the best. I don't want to care, I don't want to see. Think about investment and bonds and trading in general. I am not that day trader like person. I saw a lot of people around me, especially around me, did that for a living, and they did very well, very good. Now here's the thing: if you look through their if you look through their profile, if you look through their background a bit, this kind of traders, you will notice one thing: they are rich. They are rich. It's not from being in the financial, it's not from the investment, not from even trading itself. They have they did their own business, they earn from there, and then what happened? They put every single money into investment, and then they become rich. So my philosophy about trading bonds and those kind of stuff itself is you need to be rich first in order to play with this kind of stuff. You need to have a background, you need to have something to fall back to if this didn't work out. That was my personal opinion. Other than that, hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. On a horror game, no. Me being a business goes from college really did something for me. Yeah. But also, you don't really need to be in a business course to know something about it. You just have to be around business person to know something about this. Like a business person, like what does it mean? It's more like you go out during your college days, during your uni days, and find those hubs about financial trading. Yep, you will see a lot of people out there. Yep, and you will know a lot of people. And then what happened? Then you realize that some already have started doing this kind of tradings. And if you look further into it, their family is rich. Came from very rich family. They have something to fall back to. The whole point of this is like, you need something to fall back if it didn't work out. Okay, don't go trading when you are broke. Okay, this kind of stupidest thing that I ever heard. Yeah. Just don't. If you want to do the trading, just don't, okay? Yes, exactly. Trading is basically and you need a lot of money. It's just not that a little bit, and you think that, okay, I probably can make it work. No. Just no. I know someone who do tradings. Day traders, basically. if you do trading side, there's a few things. One is you buy a few things, a few bonds here and there, and then put it there, and then hope for they will give you dividends. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing is you look at the statistic of that. I have no idea which part of you think that I'm rich enough to look at that. You got a problem? I don't. Trading small amounts feel like trying your luck. Agree. Trading small amounts is just more like, well, I have this excess money, let me just put it there, and then, hopefully one day if I ever needed it, if I able to sell it, yeah, maybe I can get more than I put it in, and that's fine. I don't mind that. Yeah, sure, have a good time playing. But if you ever want to do it, well, what do you for a big crash? Or I do worry about the next 5 to 10 years. Here's the thing, 5 to 10 years, you will see me broke and cry on stream. Yep, you will absolutely see me. I think it's around this time, to be fair. I think the crash is coming soon. I said this like last 3 years, okay? Like every year when I'm start doing my work, I was like, the crash is about there. it's almost there. And every single year, we somehow survived that. Humans is a bit weird, I guess. It's weird in a good way, Try to save everyone, but also not really, you're just trying to save yourself. I know that I'm going to be broke. In the coming years, I'm already prepared to get some more stress. Hey, it's okay. Everyone is trying to survive these days, I think. Everyone is trying to do their best for all this time. This time. It's more like, what can we do? It's more like, what can we do right now? You know what I mean? It's a bit negative to think about that way, but Right now, the thing is that makes me money outside my work is digital banks and small investment. It's not much, but it makes making money. I'm glad. I don't trust a lot about digital banks because I have no idea what is that thing. It's just a new way to have a financial gain, I guess. But do I actually? I'm just very old school. We just don't talk about that. I can't believe physical bank more than anything. Yeah, not saying that digital banks is bad and whatnot. It's more like just it's less trustworthy, I guess. It's more like why is everyone is doing like this digital banks here and there? Like every single huge company is having this kind of stuff. Then it got me thinking to like none there. Digital banks is wait, what? Politics? Yeah, it is. It's just a matter of time, I guess. It's like the snow is falling and then you have no idea when it's going to be thick and you can't walk at all. Digital banks is basically an e-wallet that gains money. I see. I throw everything into a fixed deposit. That's all. That's all I do. I know it's not the smarter ways to manage your financial stuff, but to me that was the it felt like the most secure way. Makes sense? Yeah. You can guess how. Yeah, that's why I say that my saving is alright. Okay, there is some saving here and there. You know. In the past, I always thought getting a job was easy. Oh, I hope it was that easy, bro. I'm thinking of, minimals. No, it's more like if you get a job, you get a job. Like, be grateful about that, okay? We'll figure out the rest, like the rent and the house, the anything is fine as long as I can get a job. It's alright. Getting a job feels like a war right now. I know, it feels like war every single time. That's why a lot of people, from what I know, a lot of younger generations, even when they came out fresh out of college, they don't want to get a job, they start their own business. First, I think smart. Second, I think stupid. Let me say, okay? First, if you don't really have any job experience, okay? If you don't have any working experience, you never did a job in your life before, and you suddenly started to say that you want to get you want to start a business on your own. Let me ask you one thing. How are you going to manage that? You cannot tell me that you have a business degree and then you want to do a startup. How would you first, you are rich, to be honest, your family is rich, that can support you to have that, and it's not, sometimes it's not even a aligned business. It's like a physical business, wants you to be 22 and 15 years. I know, right? Sometimes it's annoying about that. So that's why I'm glad that I get my job during my college days. Then I work with them until now. Because back then, I think they didn't require me to have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. It's more like, great, you want work? Cool, we need you. Yes. Because I feel like I'm not like only a few who apply for the part-time position. In the future, I know that I'm gonna be in a foreign country. Hey, don't be. You never know, okay? You never know. And just like, you have 3 to 5 years experience on these years, while all the jobs requires that. How much? How am I supposed to get experience if they don't let you work for them? I know, right? And that's why internships usually works if you have that option. And but I think internship itself is also quite hard to get these days. They ask for a lot more credits just from your school result. So you need to go to get some internships, and hopefully at that internships, and then hopefully you can get a positions in that specific company, and the rest we'll talk about the rest later. just later. Okay, we don't talk about. You don't need to know about how can you get more. It's more like how can you survive. All right, how can I get these positions for this after I did my internship? Thank you. So yes, Yum is really hard to find. I have this cereal drink that I have during lunch, and now it's after dinner. Okay? We are not going to talk about that. We're just going to finish this. I'm probably going to make some tea. Okay? Then we'll figure it out. A lot of people. It's more like around this time. A lot of them, it's more like, why do I need to work that much? If you're going to pay me that amount of money versus, or if I'm going to start my own business, I might get rich from it. That kind of mindset. Personally, I think it's kind of it depends on what industry that you're working with. Sometimes it's kind of stupid to think about that. I'm just saying. Then experience is something that it's kind of hard for you to gain. But the problem with problem owning a business is how you're going to succeed as a business owner. Exactly. You need more than just experience to become a business owner, to maintain that business. Basically, someone just in. Okay, let me not talk about that because you can't talk about that. It's more like you are entering in a market that is very saturated, and then you decided to do it. Surely this one. Okay, let me put myself as an example. Okay, you're going to be a VTuber. Yeah, there's no way that you can. There's no way that you can just be full-time VTuber right now, because how saturated the market is. Yep, let's treat this like a business, alright? I know it's kind of bad to say that this is kind of like a business, but if you think about that, alright? There's no way that you can be an online creator without just entering the business mindset jumping session. This is business with Fuyo 101. The whole mindset is don't do business degree or business course. You can do MBA, but let me tell you, it's not that worth it. I think even handling a business properly will be tough. Exactly. Especially a physical business where you need a lot of approvals from local province and your government, the licensing and the approval for holding a business, that kind of license that you need to go through it. It takes years, it takes months to get it. I could do that, totally do that. What did I say? I can't remember. It's okay. But yeah, not saying that doing business is bad. I think that if you in a position where you feel like doing business right now is the best options, yeah, go ahead. I don't mind it. I'm just saying that you need to make sure that whenever you pursuing this kind of career path, you have to make sure that you need to make sure two things. Are your family rich enough? Like, are your family financially well enough to able to support that? Second, you have something to fall back. Okay, that's all I ask for. Okay, don't just go in with that passions and and being determined to get it succeed and be like, you know, and then suddenly burn out for the past, you know, for 3 months later. Just have a plan when you do something like that. Okay, don't go up. Don't go up to the. What was that for? Don't go out with just that pure passion. Hand it a bit, alright? Like, look through the market a bit. See how hard it is. I'm just saying. So owning a business. I think the ideas people got with a business just too much costly that they just gave up. Maybe. Or they just simply didn't want to do it. Or they just give up whenever they feel like it. Around with degree I took in college, they taught me how to be a good business owner, but most jobs expect you to be an employee that they can control. Here's the thing. With business degree, I'm assuming they are preparing you for the highest position that a business degree can go. So I'm expecting a CEO position. Yeah, because I'm guessing it's not finance. It's just business, yeah. Now, here's the thing. Not everyone in a degree can become a CEO. Not everyone have the capability or the ability or have the luck to become a CEO, because I feel like being a CEO you need some bad luck. And also, why would you want to become a CEO, to be fair? Because if you think about it, CEO was always that one to put out to represent the company. It's more like, why would you want to take that responsibility? When the company isn't yours to begin with, you just sit in that position. So sometimes degrees, they expect you to do that. They gave you the knowledge to be the highest positions in the industry can be. Not saying that wrong. I'm just saying that they preparing for you for that. What am I going to say? I can't remember. And personally, in my humble opinion, I think usually they expect you to work for a few years, you know, get some experience for the lowest positions and then work your way to the highest. Then that's where the degree, that's where the preparations came in. You know what happened. You know what are you going to do in that kind of situation. Yep. That's where the degree is useful. Not here. If you think about it, a lot of time in a lot of degrees, in a lot of unis, they prepared you for the best position that you can get. Best, they give you every single knowledge for you. And then it's more like you need to work your way up in the company, in the organization, in the industry they work in, basically, to be able to get to that position. Now, everything before that, it's more like you need to figure it out. Anything before that, you need to figure it out, alright? The knowledge that uni give you, knowledge that the college give you, it's more like for that specifically situation that you already, been through every single thing that you can imagine in the industry. Hi. So welcome. That's why I keep saying that if you don't really know, don't really for sure what to do in your life after you graduate from your high school, don't rush to go into uni. Look around, just see around. Look in different industry. Maybe you find out that you probably don't need the uni degree. You probably need a degree to able to survive. That kind of thing. I'm just saying, oh, there's other ways for you to get credentials that you need. Also, I feel like if you don't know what you are doing, and then go into the uni, that's just waste of time, and also that's just waste of money. Other than you got a scholarship, okay, that's different. You got a scholarship, yeah, that's a whole new different thing. But like humans, you and me, we are, we are a bit just that 99% of the rest of them. This is what I would suggest. Go out, go around, see what kind of work for a bit, experience a bit. There are some small companies, like small to medium companies, organization, they doesn't require you a degree or anything. They don't need any skills. They just need pure labor. You go in there, you work for a bit. That's how you know how it's like, more or less, to work in that kind of setting. It's just that example for you to know that, okay, this kind of work is not what I want. But ask yourself that question of, do I like what I'm doing? Like the core, the subject of it, am I loving it? And if the answer is yes, maybe you have an interest in this subject. The answer is no, then probably not. Now I'm missing by my tongue. This wise word. Exactly. Of course, you can hear it from me. Who do you think I am? Because no, but how's the tongue doing? I hope you are doing well right now, bro. Take it slow and never stop moving forward. It's like just, and if you're kind of stuck like me, just try something that might excite you, because that's exactly what I'm doing, and what am I going to do for this year. I'm jumping out from my comfort zone. Actually, doing VTubing is also jumping out from my comfort zone, but this was a whole new thing. Even a small progress is stepping stone. I agree with you. Yes. Don't stop learning. That's all I say. Don't stop. That's more curiosity that you have. And then you might find something that suits you better. And it's not even needed to be. Sometimes it's not even needed to be related to you any way or form. You're just curious about, I wonder how muffins are made. And then you kind of want to try it yourself. And then you save up and get those ingredients that you need. Something like that. Then maybe at the end of the day, you'll be like, I don't want to do any baking anymore. But it's quite fun. We got good mind for this, exactly. This is Fuyo that I'm talking about. I don't. But I'm saying, with this kind of mindset, you need money. So that's why a lot of times I value money more than anything. Because you know, because I need money to enhance myself. I need money to punch my curiosity in life. So that's why you can kind of see that I save up a lot, and I don't go out. Is this a good thing? Actually, if you think about it, not really. But at the end, it's more like I'm doing what excited me the most. I'm doing what motivate me the most. Make sense? It's more like I don't really want to stuck at here. I don't really want to walk around in the same circle. So this is not a yapping stream, it's an inspiration stream. Hey, we came from we just talk about how I'm going to from a full-time to a part-time worker soon, bro. Let me just yap my I'm releasing my stress. First thing, if you ever wanted to get this, is to survive. Get a job. Have a job that would pays you well, and after you save up a bit. I feel like this is not really an Asian mindset if you think about it. Think about it. What is Fuyo stress about? Stress about from a full-time worker. I'm going to a part-time worker. I think that's something that we need to stress about. My financial source is getting thinner every time. It's okay. It's a good move for you. Going for a full-time to a part-time, then I'm going broke soon. I'm also moving around the last few months of the years. We'll talk about that when I get the confirmations, alright? Then we'll talk about what am I doing. I wish I have a time skip button to skip years. Too bad. That's life. You have to experience that to get the wisdom of life for yourself. Okay? It's a different thing personally. I think it's a different experience for everyone. You know, some might have a better life, some have a very normal life, some is, you know, some you might want to laugh at when you are old. I just want to have a life that when I'm old enough, like I can't move, when I'm retired from everything, you know, I'm just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Then when I think back my life, I'll be like, damn, I've been through a lot. You know, becoming anime girl online once. And then I survived a lot. Everyone wishes for that life, exactly. So that's why we did our best to create that life. I think whether it's we are surviving right now, or we are just wasting time right now, and it's fine. Just if you have that, then the ultimate goal of having a good life, then what's wrong with that? It's your life. You decide that. You decide to do what is that. This is adult life. Adult life 101. We came from business class 101 to adulting 101. From Fuyo. Hi. As I recently catch up with some of my friends in real life. Yeah. And we're talking about how adulting has become. How adulthood has become, you know? Aside from the text, no, any text that you think, aside from that, you know, we were kind of exchanging information because we have, you know, it's been a long year. I don't think we meet up at all after Chinese New Year. We kind of met up in Chinese New Year once. We kind of gathered that one time. And then we just busy with life. And then I don't go out at night anymore. You know, everyone is like in different places, you know, in different province. Some is like in cities, some is like in the other side of city. It's a huge city here. So it's very hard to catch up, and also really busy life for everyone. Like we are trying to get best in our career. Makes sense. We are trying to do our best, you know, get that extra salary, extra wages, commissions that you can get. Fair, it's fair. And people say that we can't buy time and we shouldn't waste time. I don't know how to use the time for my own advantage. Do as much as possible. That's what I would advise. Whatever pique your interest, whatever you were interested in, or you know, beside your job, your studies, do that. Have fun with that. And then one day you will decide, you will probably find out that I actually really don't like it. I don't want to have that anymore. Basically, yeah. Then my conversations with my friends is more like, how's the job? How's your job? Are you doing alright? You seems tired. They'll be like complaining about, you know, I work from 9 to 4 a.m. kind of situation. I get back home at 4 a.m. You know, I am very tired. I lack of sleep for the whole week, etc., etc., etc. And I was like, yep, it's almost the same thing. It's just that we have a different thing. I stream at night and I sleep at 4. And it's almost the same. It's almost the same, alright? But felt a little bit pity. I'm not going to lie. Looking at their lifestyle is more like, First, I'm grateful that my workload is not that much, to the point that I couldn't do anything else that I am interested in. And second, I don't want that lifestyle. I don't want that lifestyle that, I need to work until 3 a.m. I can't do that. And then the point, I need a work-life balance. Okay, that's all I ask for. That's where a lot of Asian company will be like, you can't do that. That's not the way. We need you to commit in this job position as much as possible. Anyway, but that was one of the conversation that we had. Then I was like, sometimes I work, yes, until that late or even later. I don't. But I really don't want to, I don't want that lifestyle around this time. It's bad. It's bad. It's a bad mindset if you think about that. It needs to be a waste time eventually. Definition of wasting time. Exactly. You kind of need to break it out. You kind of need to change the situation that you're in. And that's what I've been doing for the whole few years. Basically, the lifestyle that I always admire, the lifestyle to work in a city, to be the best you can be for the company. It's kind of gone, honestly. Because right now it's more like, what's the point if I'm going to be work in a company that I don't really add any, I don't really own that much. You can't guarantee a place for me to be there until the retire age. I'm not going to work that much. I'm just saying, it's just a thought that I have. Also, if this is not a career, this is not something that I'm really interested in. I can't be that long. I cannot stay there for that long, you know what I mean? I know it's bad. Nah, it's more like a privilege to think something about something like this, because a lot of them is just trying to survive. And that's no wrong at all. Absolutely nothing wrong about that. It's just me wanting to get out from it. It's just me wanting to pursue more. Makes sense? I don't want to be in there. I don't want to be stuck in that position for 5-10 years. And then at the end of the day, I get what? I get a fixed salary. And then if you ask me what is my hobby by that time, I'll have none. If you think about that. Yep, that's why I kind of ran away from it. Not good at all, actually. So I feel as well. So instead of submitting to be a slave for work, I'm trying to get out of the situation and finally find my own freedom. Sometimes finding your own freedom is to go through the slave part if you want, if you think about that. See, I say something. If you work in an industry where it's a very old market, an old industry, for example, lawyers. Yeah, for example, you know, for your degree, it's like business. If you want that freedom, you gotta work your way up. You can't complain about that because at the end of the day, your goal is to get that freedom. The same thing that I have with some couples around here. I have a question. Sometimes it's got me the gig of it's a job position. You are applying when you audition for a couple of VTubers means that you are applying for a job. They expect you to have the full responsibility on your own. Like you need to be responsible for your position they put you in. Make sense? And then if you really want to complain about a company, my only little thing about it is little opinion is to be the one in charge. Be the one that have the say on every single decision made in the company. Which means what? Become the CEO. Become the manager. If you want to have a say in a certain company, you need to work your way up. You need to like be in there, involved in there, become a staff, become the one that have the right to say. Instead of complaining after you quit. Just saying. Oh, welcome. Thank you. How's the game? Because I think a lot of people are kind of a lot of people just kind of complain and did nothing. Well, I think I'll take my leave. Have a good night. Thank you for coming today. Have a wonderful rest for you. I hope. Hi. Thank you. Bye. I played one game. Oh damn. A while ago. Twice and both lose. Is that a good or bad? I don't know. You gain experience, I guess. You became tougher after both lose one. Yeah, so just my thought. I think if you want to change how the company works to your liking, go in there, become the top management. Just wondering, just a thought, just a thought. With your own company. You need money for it, bruh. I think a lot of people doesn't have that fun. Doesn't have that money. We need some money. And then you find out then how bad the management is. Yeah. So if you want to become a CEO, please work your way up to become a CEO of a multinational company. Yeah, if you don't want to, and don't say a lot because it's really not. If you wanna change, be the change. My goal is to laze around and still earn. Well, too bad. In their society, you can't do that unless you are very rich. You know, your family is rich. You have like tons of investment here and there. I know someone that they work a lot, like a lot during when they are young, like a very like a old neighbor ish, and they they work very hard during the days during when they are young, and then they invest a lot in properties, in banks, and here and there. I don't know what they invest for sure, to be honest, because they keep saying that they you know how rich they are. Like, imagine that. Imagine a person came out to you and be like, the travel expenses that I spent is the interest that I have in my bank. And by travel expenses, it's not like economic class flight. It's like business first class flight ticket. It's like 5-star hotels, 4 nights, those kind of lifestyle, those kind of expenses. And you are telling me that you just spent it with your bank interest only? What do you work? Like, is there any way to learn from it? Or just work as a cashier? There's a lot of changing there. I don't think there's everyone is like doing like e-wallets, Apple Pay right now. There's no more change anymore. Need money to make money at the very least. Yeah, exactly. So I have no idea what they invest. I have no idea what did they invest, because by the time that you heard someone say that the travel expenses they are spending right now is just their bank interest, there's no way that you'll be like, so what do you invest in, huh? Like, can you show me the knowledge for being rich? That kind of, that. Exactly, that's what I say. I don't even want to know about that anymore. It's like, damn, you are rich, but we can't be on the same level. I cannot afford like business class travel ticket at all, bro. It's expensive. What do you mean? It's like your interest. Yeah, so they are rich. They are very rich. And then I heard from from the group, they work very hard during their younger days, and during that time it's easier for them to have this business. But now it's a bit difficult, okay, because there's stricter rules and regulations here and that, and between borderline as well, so country borderlines, that is. So I think they just kind of shift to different business opportunity about that. I don't know where, but about that, okay, they're doing very well, I'm just saying. So yes, no, you never sounds with this kind of people, this kind of group, you never able to found out they are rich until they say they are. Because you know why? This kind of people, they don't wear designer clothes. They were like, yeah, I've been that phase, I've been that I'm kind of rich to the point that I go out and I get designer bags every single week, that kind of face. And then I realized that I'm kind of bored with it. I was like, how can you be bored with it? I mean, yes, sometimes, yes, the fashion is not that nice anymore, but you know, you know, don't flex to me when you. This thing going once is how to catch up. The best we can do is just adapting to it. Yeah, exactly. Nah, adapting quite well. Can you? But to be fair, I also think that recently a lot of like those luxury fashion brands. Have you seen those fashion shows? Probably not, but yeah, design is not doing well. You don't even need to be in fashion show. Just go into those kind of fancy shopping mall that have like those luxury goods brands at there. You just go there and window shopping and you just realize that I don't like that design anymore. None there. It's weird. I don't. It was not the same one that I have. It's not the same one that I imagined. Okay, when I was little, I want this bag, a designer bag. Yeah, I have a very expensive taste when I was young. When I was older, when I can afford that, you know, I'm able to save up a lot to get it. It was out of stock. It was discontinued, by the way. Yeah, and then they changed the whole brand itself has changed. The iconic classic product, and from there on, I didn't like any of the design anymore. Fashion keep changing as well. That's why I say it's still worth it. Yes and no. I think like classic fashion, like the most classical ways. And also I think fashion is just your definitions of fashions. Make sense? If you like it, the way that you look in this kind of style, you just go with it. If you think that's the most comfortable, that's fashion for you. Who's see my question is, instead of asking if it's still worth it, it's more like, would you wear that? Would you wear something that make you uncomfortable? Or you look at it and be like, it's kind of bad. Would you like it in long term? Exactly. So my question is, what is the definitions of fashion? I think that if at the end of the day you are the one who wearing it, you are the one who decide that it's good or not. Let me go get some water. Only what I do. If I have money, I will be very custom almost. One day, Tabana. If ever you need it, okay? Who knows? Maybe or not. So my information's got so bad right now. Right. I just love farmers. One day, alright? Maybe one day you will get it. Yeah, also there's also one of the advantages for getting a part time right now, because I have free times during the day, isn't it? Which means that I can put my stream around the day instead of night. So for some of you, it's probably like 3 a.m. time doing multiple works. Already, well, you were not there during that time. Like the part-time options right now is to be on there for the morning shift, then you are done after lunch. So after lunch is where I'm kind of free if I took the part-time part, the options. And then I was like, if I take these options, means that maybe I can stream during the day instead of night. That kind of idea came out. So that was the thought that I had. And then right now, I don't know. I still haven't thought about this. That true. If you haven't noticed, I just have this discussion like a few hours ago with my employees, my employers, you know what I mean? So yes. Annie. That is relatable. It is. All right. And also, I don't need to worry if someone is going to use the space around night. So, you know. And the concern of if I need to mute it throughout the stream. Okay. Someone is active right now. Huh. Someone in the house is active right now. It's late night, bro. I don't know. Usually it's like just me. Now there's someone here who was not really comfortable with it anymore. I was almost about to talk bad about it. I was about to talk bad about someone. I was complaining about my life. I don't want to be. I don't want to be heard. I don't want to be heard by someone. So I'm probably going to end the stream soon. Relatable as the end, right? It's our work to talk about your life when there's someone around here. It's weird. Anyway, I was not feeling well, by the way, just today at all. I woke up with a very bad. How long were you planning? I don't know. We haven't thought about that. Haven't thought about that actually. Say then I did not plan at all for this one. And you know that I did not plan. Usually when I start talking, it's when I don't plan at all. I have no idea what to do. Right? So I woke up with a stomach ache today. I don't know what happened. And then during when I having breakfast, I couldn't eat at all. I don't have that appetite to eat at all. I have no idea what happened. I just need topics. Topics are easy to find, you know. It's here and there. And then since I didn't really have any appetite to eat my breakfast, I decided to lay down a bit before work. And then what happened then? It did not help at all. I tried to soothe it out, you know, because I don't know what happened, what caused the stomach ache at all. And then I felt like turns out probably it's probably because there's a small part in the stomach, that's the muscle in the stomach area that I think that's having a cramp. And that what caused the stomach ache. I think that's what happened. Okay, because after I put on some ointment to soothe the muscle out, it was fine. It was fine. So yeah, I try to have like hot water like warm water, you know, to warm up the body. Because I think that's usually what you do, no? When you have a stomach ache, you try to warm it up, you know, because usually around that time is where you felt like, okay, that's your stomach a little bit cold. That's why they are arguing about it, upsetting you. And turns out was not. Bodies are complicated. Yes, body are complicated. You have no idea what's happening to your body, even though you own the body. People like, okay, what happened right now? You know what? I'll just go to a doctor. I think the doctor will know more than myself. You know, I think the doctors are there for a reason. Hi. But I'm going to stream for 2 hours. And then I'm gonna end the stream for this time. Because it's getting a little bit awkward. I don't feel that comfortable at all anymore. 2 hour mark? Yep, 2 hours mark. Usually it's a 3 hours mark, but I don't think I will continue for that extra hours. You know. You just don't really want to have another. Yeah, yeah, it's true. And someone exactly. It's weird. Usually around this time, this hour, like late night, it's just me. But no, someone is there. Huh. And also, with someone is there, it's fine, you know. As long as it's you're doing what you're doing and I'm doing what I'm doing, like we don't care that much. Yeah, with this, it's more like they were coming and like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I mean, look, the kind of person are those who really nosy to other people's problem and will get mad if you don't show them, if you don't talk about that. Yeah, that kind of person. So I prefer not to get into any arguments for today because I'm having a very peaceful night. I'm having a very peaceful life right now. So yes, instead of so I think it's better for me to do something like this. Or rather than just like muted here and there. Yeah, I think that's way better. It's fine, Venus, and thank you for understanding the situation. Okay. I mean, if I would scream, I'll feel the same if others are around me. I know, right? Can you see the decision of moving right now? Okay. It will be fine if I start my stream early, you know, for the 3 hours mark. But couldn't do that. We will get the 3 hours mark, but couldn't do that. So here we are, shutting it out. Hopefully it turns well. Anyway, I feel like the muscle cramp is not, fully recovered yet because I felt very tired. I felt sleepy. I feel like I still need to recover from it anyway. That's the reason why my brain is not functioning now. It's really bad. The cramp is quite bad. That was actually not that bad. It's just that weird feeling that you have. You should be resting more, maybe, or not. But I also felt like I rest more than enough. I just like sleeping. That's the thing. Anyway, how are we doing today? How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Did you eat? Did you drink? Have you hydrated enough? I obviously didn't, by the way. Because haven't eaten yet. Do you want to get something to eat, bruh? I've been working a lot lately. Why is the first month of the year? I expect that's a lot of work. I have nothing but water. No food? How are you? Why? I just drank milk, Nanda. I have the cereal drink for the day. That's all I had. Because I couldn't have I couldn't eat my breakfast. Then I have dinner. No food, I just drank. Do you want to get something to eat? Like, is that like instant noodle for you? I just snack with a chocolate cookie biscuit. Ooh, sounds nice. That sounds so nice. Midnight snack. Yes, you. It's alright if you have an early dinner. That's fine. You guys want to eat something? It's like probably dinner time for lunch or dinner time soon. I have rice noodle today as dinner. Yeah, I feel like I have no enough. Too lazy to work, bruh. Company is 4 minutes away. Why won't you walk? It's 4 minutes. Okay, it's like less than 10 minutes for you to go and back and forth. Just saying. Onto the buy that cheese fried noodle. That's not for you to run out. No. I want to have cheesy ramen now. Even it sounds so nice as well, though. It sounds quite nice as well. Walking late at night is peaceful too sometimes. I don't. If you haven't, I don't. In any way, in anywhere, it's too dangerous. You know, don't really want to risk that. Mine, I don't feel safe that much. Even though the even though the area that I'm living is quite safe, I just don't that much. Not this, I was having quite a. I see. Not until you saw a bunch of cool kids along the way. True. Not wrong, bro. You will never understand them. It's fine to, you know, but you can be outside, not just night, like during your free time. I mean, that's what I do, but if I want to get outside, at night, I would around my neighborhood. That's all. There are a lot of these kind of people. Oh, so it's kind of dangerous to walk late. Yeah, I agree. It's very, very dangerous to walk late at night. You've been biking in the middle of the night, getting off work. Be careful, alright? I used to drive, so late at night, even that was dangerous. You never know who you're going to encounter late at night, okay? And I don't want to bother. Oh. And also live along the national highway. Isn't it a bit noisy if you live near there? You always can hear. That's, with this kind of highway, there's no way that's one time it's quiet. I'm just saying. It's loud every single time. Every single moment. Just be careful. If you ever wanted to go out at night, be careful, alright? It's noisy during the day. Ooh. It's quieter during the night. I don't know. My highway always have a lot of young kids out there who are like doing those kind of illegal racing. That's why that manager didn't let me do night shift anymore. I'm like, you live in that place? You have to go through that highway? Bruh, no. You will come during afternoon and morning shift. That's all I get. That's all you will get. Alright? Yeah, that's exactly what they told me. I wanted to get out at midnight shift, but can't get out of it. Oh. Isn't that like rotation-ish routine? Like you can... I don't know. So that is like... It's a rotational thing to have. Like, not every time you get a midnight shift, unless your manager is something that someone who really have a problem issue with you. Yeah, those give you the worst shift ever. Oh, slowly the just decided he and his close friend got morning shift. I see. Is there any way for you to complain about it? Like, feedback? It's usually quiet at night, but sometimes there are teenagers walking around and shouting like they own the neighborhood. Ah, I know, right? Yeah, times is just that bad. Mine is quiet, it's just dangerous to be on that highway. You have your earphones plugged into your ears. Yeah. Oh, good for you, I guess. I'll complain, but I know it's not possible because I'm in. And oh. Oh, I see. Well, that's just very horrible, bro. It's quite unfair. I don't have the position. Yeah, you don't really have any power to do that. Is there anyone else doing the midnight shift as you, who is like a permanent worker? Maybe they can help, but I highly doubt it usually. Mine is, I was lucky. Yeah, I was very lucky. Got a very, very nice team to work with when I was having a midnight shift. Unfortunately, no. Because people leave the job before they get added as permanent. Oh no. I thought it's like compulsory and mandatory for you to have like a rotational shift schedule instead of just like that. My coworker is the same shift and is also in the same situation. Damn. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe you could complain or not. Well, it depends on the situation, alright? We reached the 2 hours mark. Yeah, we did. And then the most awkward things happen. Okay, it's alright. Yep, I think that's all for today's stream. I won't continue more on this at all. And for you might need more rest. Yeah, I need some time off. But okay, should be fine. Okay, let me end the stream quickly, as quick as possible. Wait for someone watching. Hi, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful time and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please take care of yourself. Eat something, alright? Just eat something. Everyone, get something in your stomach right now, okay? Not just water. Get something to eat. Hi, and please take care of yourself. Be careful if you need to get out at night. Just saying. Hi. Thank you, and I'll see you when you decided to drop by. Yeah, I'm going to log off now. I'm so sorry for today. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's not the usual time that I end the stream, but yeah. Situation is different. We need to adapt it, alright? Alright, please take care of yourself and I see you when you decided to drop by my stream again, alright? Thank you. Bye-bye.